Hello?
Good morning. Is this Penny?
You're speaking?
Hi, Penny. It's Effaturi. I came across your profile and I saw you have a lot of experience in the executive search space. So I just wanted to call to see if you could help point me in the right direction regarding the project I'm currently working on.
Sorry, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Okay, no
Feel
problem.
free to email me.
Okay, is there a better time to call? Should I call later today?
No, just email me, please.
Okay, no problem. What's the best email then, please, Penny?
It's .com.
Okay, no problem at all. Have a great day, Penny.
Thank you.
See you
too.
later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
First one of the day. Email me. Mate. The thing about cold calling is your mind will give you every single excuse under the sun. Every reason why now is not a good time to call. They might be busy doing something, or I'll just give them a call later, or I can just email them, or I can just send them a message on LinkedIn. It will come up with every single excuse under the sun. And you just have to ignore your mind. Because what you need to understand is your mind is wired to crave comfort more than it craves success. And being comfortable isn't going to make you successful at the end of the day. You just have to pick up the phone. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. Who's calling?
It's Effaturi. I just came across your profile and I saw you have a lot of experience in the executive search space. So I was just wondering if I could get you to point me in the right direction regarding the project we're currently working on.
What's the project?
Yeah, so have you ever heard of Lord Sugar from The Apprentice?
Yes.
Yeah, so essentially we work with a Lord Sugar partner there in the executive search space. And we found before working with us, business development was just very inconsistent. So what we did is we ran something called a lookalike search. So we took their best case studies, the best work they've ever done, and we ran a search to find similar companies going through growth phases at the moment. So I just wanted to give you a call to see if you would be against me running a search like that for you. Again, if it's not relevant, you can just tell me, look, leave me alone. This is not something that will be of benefit to us. But we're just looking at taking on new partners at the moment. So I wanted to see if it would be of interest to you.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. We have our own analytics platforms that do a similar thing.
Okay, yeah, just to make it clear, it's not a tool at all. What I would do is I would just run the search. I'll send you 3 companies and a breakdown. And again, if it's not relevant, I'll leave you alone. There's no strings attached here. You can still approach those 3 companies. So is that something that'll be interesting?
That's not something we need, thanks.
Okay, no problem at all. Have a great day.
Okay.
Take care.
Have a
See you
good day.
later. Bye. Yeah, for that one, I rambled too much. I did not explain clearly what it is that we were doing. And he just thought it was a platform or a tool. But again, see, someone picks up, you have a conversation, you get feedback, you go again, you just get better. Every time someone says no, you just get better. So it's about learning, okay, why did the person say no? Is it that they're not a good fit for what you do and you need to adjust your targeting? Or is it that you just didn't present well and you fumbled your lines like I did just there?
Zero, 7, 8.
That sound actually gives me PTSD now.
Hello?
Good morning. Is this Yvonne?
Who's calling?
It's Effaturi. I just came across your profile and I saw you had a lot of experience in the executive search space. So I was wondering if you'd be able to help point me in the right direction regarding the project my team is working on.
What kind of project?
Yes, so Yvonne, what we do, have you ever heard of Lord Sugar from The Apprentice?
Okay. No, thank you. Sorry. Thank you. I can't help. Apologies.
You can't help? You don't want to hear out what I'm going to say?
I am really busy. I have a meeting starting in 5 minutes.
Okay,
Sorry.
no problem. Shall I call you back later?
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye. Hello, is this Sophie speaking? Oh, hi Sophie. It's Effaturi. I just came across your profile and I saw you have a lot of experience in the executive search space. So I was wondering if you'll be able to help point me in the right direction regarding the project me and my team are currently working on. Uh, yeah. What's the project? Yeah, so Sylvia, have you ever heard of Lord Sugar from The Apprentice? Oh yeah, of course. So what we do is we have actually worked with we're currently working with one of his investment companies, Harper Fox Partners. They're an executive search firm, and when we started working with them, they have a great referral base, but they were struggling to get new clients. So what we did for them is we ran something called a lookalike search. We took their best case studies, the best work they've ever done, and we ran a search to find similar companies who are currently going through growth phases at the moment. So recently raised funding, new leadership hires, office expansions, but also seem to be struggling to fill senior roles that they specialize in internally. So the reason I wanted to call you was to ask, would you be against me sending you 3 companies in your space? Would you be against? No. So the reason I called you is I wanted to ask, would you be against me running the search for you? I can send you a sample of the opportunities that we find. If they're relevant, we can discuss running the search at a wider scale and send you these opportunities on a weekly basis. And if it's not relevant, you can just tell me to leave you alone. How does that sound? Yeah, that would do. Let's see how the call actually goes. Oh my word, it's probably going to go nothing like that. But I guess there's only one way to find out.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
After all that prep, Sophie didn't want to smoke. After all of that prep, that's just part of the game, man.
Hello, Fan speaking.
Hello, fam. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good, thanks. Can I ask who's calling?
Yes, it's Effaturi. I was just giving you a quick call. I came across your profile and I saw you had a lot of experience in the executive search space. So I was just wondering, if you would be able to help point us in the right direction regarding the project we're currently working on.
Yeah, sure. Which company are you calling from?
Yeah, so I'm actually the co-founder of a company called Lancer. So have you ever heard of Lord Sugar from The Apprentice?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I thought so. If you're from the UK, everyone has. So we actually worked with the Lord Sugar partner, Harper Fox Partners. They're an executive search firm. And what we kind of did was they saw the business development was quite inconsistent. So we ran something for them called a lookalike search. So we took their best case studies, the best work they've ever done, and we ran a search to find similar companies who are going through growth phases at the moment. So the reason I called you, Fan, was more just to see if you would be against me running the same search for you. If it's not relevant, you can just tell me, look, leave me alone. But if it is, then we can discuss potentially running the search at a wider scale that we did for them.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't need that kind of support, but thank you very much for the call.
Oh, no problem. Would you say business development is perfect for you then at the moment?
So I'm running Search with Purpose and a second business, and I've got too many strategic projects on my plate at the moment to do another one at this time. But thank you for the call, and who knows, that might be different in the future.
Okay, no problem. I guess final thing, is there anyone who comes to mind that you would like to send a cold caller to? Obviously, I'm the founder, but
I'm going to leave it there.
No problem, fan. Have a lovely day. Take care. Could have handled that better because we're trying to take things off happily. So I guess, I just need to dial in the pitch, but the initial thing works. It keeps people on the phone. That's the goal. The first 10 seconds, the goal of the first 10 seconds just to keep people on the phone. But it's the transition that I need to dial in, which again will come with time. I might review these calls and see what the best approach is. And again, if you have sales experience, let me know what you think I'm doing wrong, what I could do better. I'm always looking to improve and get advice, feedback. Like I've had people comment on previous one of my cold calling videos and it's been super helpful. So yeah, we keep pushing. Hello, is this Gemma?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Gemma. It's Efaturi. I tried giving you a call last week. How you doing?
What's it regarding?
Yes, I just came across some of the work you did for Lee at Marcia Ventures. I was just wondering, are you currently taking on new work at the moment?
No, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Okay, no problem at all. Not interested in new work. Which business is not interested in new work, bro? What? It must be how I came across. Because who on earth is not interested in new work? Brother, what's the point running a business if you're not interested in new work? Oh, man. I said real behind the scenes. This is what it takes, man. On to the next one. But yeah, like I can definitely feel my tolerance for rejection is almost all the way down now. Like before, when someone would say no, I don't know, I used to take it personally and get emotional about it. And then I wouldn't call again for like, there was one time someone said no, I didn't call again for 3 months. I didn't call anyone again for 3 months. So I'm a lot less emotional. But yeah, just have to dial in the script based on what's working. But yeah, let's move on to the next. Hello, is this Ollie?
Speaking.
Hi Ollie, it's Efaturi. Just a quick call. I came across some of the work you did with City Vet. I was wondering if you're currently taking on new work at the moment.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so the reason I asked Ollie is we run something called Lookalike Search. So we partner with executive search firms and we run a search to find we take their best case studies and we run a search to find similar companies going through growth phases at the moment. So that's companies that recently raised funding or new leadership hires. And then we also track for those companies who are struggling to fill senior roles. I just wanted to ask if you would like me to run a search for you. Again, if it's not relevant, you can just tell me to leave you alone. But if it is, then we can discuss maybe running the search at a wider scale.
Yeah, no, thanks for reaching out. We've got a similar capability ourselves for tracking, but I appreciate you reaching out.
Okay, no problem. So would you say business development is going perfectly for you at the moment then?
Nothing's ever perfect, mate, but it's going pretty well.
That's good to hear. Again, I can send it to you. I can just say it will be 3 companies. You can get a feel for what we do. And as I said, if it's not relevant, I promise you won't hear from me again.
No, I'm always open to listening, mate. I always appreciate a cold call. So, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thanks a lot. What would be the best email to send that to then, Alia?
It's Oliver.com.
Okay, perfect. I'll send you over the report later today. Yeah. And yeah, as I said, if it's not relevant, just let me know. But I'll probably give you a follow-up call. But just tell me ahead of time if it's not relevant and I won't bother.
Yeah, I'll email you back.
Okay, no problem at all, Ollie. Have a great day.
You too,
Take care. See you later. Big up that guy, man. I love people who at least give you time of day, you know?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Day in the life. This is the part that they don't show you. And when you see me in 3 months' time on a yacht, just chilling, just know I put in the work, man. Just know I put in the work. When you see me in 3 months' time, just chilling somewhere, doing lifestyle content, I'm just glad I've got these videos to show what it took to get there. And that's what keeps me going, man.
Hello?
Good morning. Is this Paul?
Speaking. How can I help?
Good morning, Paul. Yes, just a quick call from me. I came across some of the work you've been doing in the finance executive search space. I was just wondering if you're open to taking on new work at the moment.
With regards to what, sorry?
Yeah, no, the reason I asked is we worked with a very similar executive search firm and we helped them run something called a lookalike search. So we took all their best case studies and existing work and we ran a search to find similar companies going through growth phases at the moment. So I just wanted to ask if you wanted us to run a search for you completely for free. And I can send you a sample.
I think we're fine. But thank you very
You're
much
fine.
for calling.
Okay, no problem at all, Paul. Take care. Bye. I shouldn't have said the free then. Hit the free then made it seem scammer.
Hello?
Good morning. Is this Laurie?
Yeah, sorry, who's this?
It's Effaturi. I just came across your website. I think I just sent you a text, and I saw you did a lot of work helping teams with global expansions. So that's why I gave you a call. Are you currently taking on new projects like that at the moment?
Do you work for a space company?
I don't work for a space company, but what I do is we work with executive search firms, and we essentially run a search called a lookalike search. We take all your best case studies and existing work, and we help you to find companies going through similar transitions. And I thought it would be relevant to you because a lot of them are going through global expansions right now. So I thought what I could do is I could send you a sample of a search. If it's not relevant, you can just tell me to leave you alone. But if it is relevant,
It's not relevant. It's not relevant. Thank you.
not relevant at all?
No.
Okay, no problem at all, Larry. Have a great day.
Cheers.
Take care.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. Ah, man. I think I'm losing my flow, man. I'm losing the sauce. You know, this is the most character developing thing ever. You just get rejected until someone says, yep, let's do it. But I booked more meetings doing this than I did from email. So I think I just need to get more concise with the actual pitch. We go again. Hopefully, at least, even if I don't book any meetings, you guys watching me getting rejected is entertaining for you and shows you rejection doesn't kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. They're gonna copyright me. But yeah, let's get straight back into it.
Hello, Stuart speaking.
Good morning, Stuart. It's Effaturi. Just a quick call. I came across some of the work you did with South Pole. I was just wondering, are you currently taking on new work at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, the reason I asked, Stuart, is we essentially run something called lookalike search. So we take all your best case studies, the best previous work you've ever done, and we run a search to find similar companies going through transition phases at the moment. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to see if you wanted me to run an initial search. If it's not relevant, you can just tell me to leave you alone. But if it is relevant, then we can discuss potentially running the search at a wider scale. So how does that sound?
Yeah, so just explain what you do. So what's the company you work for, sorry?
So I'm the co-founder of a company called Lead Lancer. So essentially we found that one of the best BD approaches right now is running something called a lookalike search. So instead
of just messaging every company in the industry, we take your existing case studies, so say South Pole in your case, and we run a search to find similar companies, and then we track signals such as recent funding, new leadership changes, and job data to find companies that there may be opportunities for you to work with. So as I said, I'm not offering anything on this call. I just wanted to see if you wanted me to run a search. If it's relevant, we can discuss potentially running the search at a wider scale, and if it's not, I would leave you alone, I promise.
Yeah, look, I mean, so how is it just you at the moment? Is it in the company, or have you got a few guys working for you?
So I've got a co-founder, and then we're building out a team as we stand. But we have a big tech stack, a lot of different tools that we use.
Yeah, nice. Well, listen, I've started my own business as well, so I know what it's like. Actually, quite a good a sales call, so well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it takes balls to pick up the phone, go cold, and you didn't sound like a salesperson. That's good. I'm happy. Look, I'd always give someone a shot, mate.
Yeah.
Right. So, obviously, you won't be reaching out to any of our clients at all, will you, or anything like that?
Not at all.
It's just you going out and just getting hiring signals from similar companies. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get the signals. We're not going to reach out to anyone. The only person I'm going to reach out to is you, and I'll just send you a report. So we'll put together a custom report with the opportunities, and then, as I said, if it's not relevant, just tell me, look, mate, this is not it. But if it is, then we can discuss. Like we work with companies in different spaces, and we run these searches at a wider scale. And it's just there's no method in BD that's more effective than this. That's why I'm trying to call people and let them know about it.
Yeah, look, mate, if you want to have a go, I mean, see what you can go and find for us, and if there's anything interesting, we'll have a look.
Okay, perfect, Stuart. So what would be the best email for me to send these to, please?
So it's Stuart with a U, so STUART.
Yep.
.group.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. And when would be, given this is relevant, of course, when would be a good time for a follow-up call just to discuss the opportunities and potentially running it at a wider scale?
Well, listen, I'm just I'm pretty flexible, mate, at the moment.
Mhm,
I had foot surgery yesterday, so I'm just kind of laid up a
Okay.
little bit at the moment. So,
Mhm,
so listen, mate. If you want to go and get some bits, some information,
mhm,
give us a call once you feel like you've kind of got what you need, or
mhm,
something, got something kind of useful to report on. Then we'll have a chat.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
cool.
Perfect, Stuart. If it works for you, I can book in the calendar now, and then if it's not relevant, I will just cancel the meeting. I don't want to waste your time or mine. Which day are you free? I know you said you had surgery. Are you free on maybe Thursday?
My hand and my ear still works, mate.
No, that's perfect. Thursday or Friday this week? Do either of those work for you?
Clear at the moment, mate. In fairness, yeah. Book you for Friday.
Friday.
That was clear for me now. Gives you a few days then.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Friday would be great. What time on Friday? Do you have a preference?
Let's have a quick look. I've got a call. Let me see what's called booked in for 9 a.m. Do you know what? Anytime after kind of 10 a.m. is cool.
Anytime after 10 a.m. Okay, perfect. I can do. Okay, I've got a call at 11. I could do 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. work for you?
That's fine.
Okay, perfect. That is why you don't quit when people try to tear you down and say you're not built for this. You keep going. You can walk, you can crawl, but we don't stop. Motivational speaker, but now on the real, that's why you don't stop. You just don't know who's going to be interested, and that's why you also have to be more confident. I feel like the first call today, I was a bit like, yeah, I tell you the way you do. Nobody wants that. Glory be to God, man. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Can't take credit. It's all God. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is my little AI agent employee is gonna go run the search for this guy, and we will send him the information. I know it's gonna be relevant because we've dialed this process in to the point where I had a call yesterday with a client, and we showed him the report, and he was like, "Oh, that's one of my clients is even on that report." I was like, "Look, we've dialed in your ICP without you even telling us." So we're gonna run that search, absolutely blow this guy away with a custom report, and then hopefully Friday. As I said, I not sell anything on the first call. I do discovery call, then demo call. But hopefully Friday we'll then go close him. So yeah, that's what it's about, man. I'm so happy I recorded. I just watched that call back. Do you know what I think about it? No! The fire should have come out straight away. That was fire. Like that script, it just works. And I just need to stick to the script. And it's about tone. If I've learned one thing myself from this video, it's the power of tone. If you're just confident, you're yourself, that people might still reject you, but you have a much better chance than if you just come across nervous and shy. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Good morning. Is this Jason?
It is, yes.
Yeah, good morning, Jason. It's Efaturi. Just a quick call from me. I came across some of the work you did with PIAB, and I was just wondering, are you currently taking on new work at the moment?
I'm sorry, the line just cut out very, very briefly there. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from a company called Lead Lancer. I'm the co-founder. If now's not a good time to call, I can call you back later. But I just saw some of the work you did with PIAB, and I was just wondering if you're currently taking on similar projects right now.
Well, I mean, who isn't trying to win work right now?
Yeah, no, I don't want to waste your time, Jason. So just quickly, what we do, we run something called a lookalike search.
We found this the best BD approach by far on the market right now. So essentially, we take all your best case studies and existing work, so say PIAB in your case, and we run a search to find similar companies who are going through growth phases at the moment. So we track signals like recent funding, new leadership changes, growth expansions, new offices, all those type of things. But we pair those things up with job signals. So for example, they've reposted this senior role numerous times. They have a small internal TA team, and we track all these signals in one place to find companies who seem to be going through transition phases and struggling to keep up with it internally. So on this call, I have nothing to tell you. I just wanted to ask if you wanted us to run an initial search.
Yeah, no, I get it. Look, thanks. I do appreciate your call. I mean, look, what we're actually doing at the moment is we're going through, because and I don't know what underpins your your signals and kind of what you use in terms of technology, whether it's kind of bespoke kind of AI models or whether you use sort of things like Clay and things like that. But essentially, what we're doing at the moment is we've been using Clay for about probably about 18 months, 2 years.
Okay.
In a very, I'd say, very superficial way. And we're very aware that sort of if we look under the bonnet a little bit further with Clay and obviously what it enables us to do, coupled with some other tools, we can essentially do a lot of this. With Clay. So so that's kind of what we're doing at the moment, and we're sort of in discussions with a few kind of sort of Clay architects and sort of consultants who can sort of help give us a bit of guidance around, okay, how do we build out our how do we build out our workbooks and tables, and ultimately then sort of track new prospects that come into those criteria as and when they're sort of buying signals, kind of determine they drop into those workbooks, and ultimately we can have a sort of ongoing sort of business development which is going out based on that. So I don't know, kind of, I mean, obviously that's looking at kind of what you've kind of sort of just given me there in terms of using our own case studies, because we actually have hundreds of case studies and client testimonials, and because we work across a broad range of industries, it's very diverse. So actually that's part of what we are looking at doing. Sort of how do we take that those reference cases, and how do we put that into a sort of a BDM process? But it kind of forms a much larger kind of process, do you know what I mean, around kind of go to market. So how do you operate? What's your kind of what's your platform? I've only got a couple of minutes because I've got to jump on another meeting. But what's your, how do you guys operate?
Yeah, no problem at all. And again, we can speak more if you're interested. I can call you at a better time. I know I called you out of the blue, but we have a lot of experience with Clay. So Clay is a tool that we've used for a long time too. But we have a massive tech stack now. So we've realized, Clay is great for certain things, but you also want signals from, say, Crunchbase to show you the companies that have just received the funding, and then the job data, and then finding the reposts, which is a big thing. Because if someone's reposting the same job over and over again, being able to track that information and go into them and saying, look, we've seen and we've been tracking this job over the last 60 days, and we see you've been reposting it several times. This is how we can come and help you. And something new that I would love to show you if you're interested is we create custom reports now. So we will create, I will create you one now, and I can send it to you from us to you. But we also create these reports for you to send to your own clients. So instead of you messaging them and trying to get your expertise across on a short code email, which is very difficult, you can send them this report, which will show them the problems they have based on the data, the solution to those problems, and how you've helped someone before. And that's how we leverage your case study. So I know you said you've got another meeting now, but if you could give me your email, I can send you an initial report. If it's not relevant at all, just tell me, mate, this is not good.
That's fine. I mean, just on that. So a lot of so I guess where our buying intent comes from is not necessarily through active jobs posting, because we really want to try and we're much more optimal at the kind of pre-job posting phase, if that makes sense. A lot of what we try to do is speak to our clients and prospects sort of when they're in that sort of forming phase around their kind of role profiling, which could be, I mean, you're absolutely right. It could be funding, it could be M&A, it could be carve outs, whatever it might well be. But I'm happy for you to send me some information, as long as you don't hassle me every week.
As I said, if it's not relevant.
We are assessing certain things. We are speaking to a few people. So, I mean, just drop it across. It's just my initials, jc.com.
JC.
.com.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and I'll send that report over. And then, given it is relevant, when would be a good time for a follow-up call, just to discuss the opportunities I send?
I mean, give me a week, 10 days to have a look at it.
A week, 10 days, okay.
Because also we are, so we've got, just to give you some context, we've got a sort of sister business in the US.
Okay.
And we are looking at like doing some sort of joint work with them in terms of our sort of, because we share a lot of data. We work, they do a lot of finance-based recruitment. So, within the PE space, so we tend to like work a lot with them if they create opportunities in certain organizations, and we'll work on the kind of tech side, they'll work on the finance side, vice versa. So we are kind of looking at a bit more of a joint approach. So I guess it's just a chance for me to have a sort of conversation with them as well.
Yeah.
But shoot something over, ping me an email in a week, 10 days, and I'll give you a bit of an update. Okay,
perfect, Jason. I will do that. And as I said, if it's not relevant, please just tell me, leave me alone. Otherwise, I will keep messaging. Right. Take care. Have a great day.
Cheers.
See you later. Bosh! You know what? I was thinking I should have pushed to get the meeting booked in like 10 days. But it's like if you book someone that far in advance, I kind of just want to let the value do the talking, and then I'll follow up with them. I have his number now, so I can just call him up and be like, yeah, look, this is what I sent you. Let's book a meeting in now. Again, maybe not the best approach. I could probably book 2 meetings in today just by doing that, but look at this, man. This is way better than it was before. We're having actual conversations now. So it's just about believing in what you're selling.
Paul speaking.
Good morning, Paul. I just wanted to give you a quick call. I came across some of the great testimonials on your website, and I was just wondering if you're currently taking on new projects at the moment.
Sorry, my headphones didn't connect initially when you first started speaking. Could you say that again, please?
Oh, no problem at all, Paul. Yes, I came across some of the great testimonials on your website, and I was just wondering if you're currently open to taking on new projects at the moment.
What kind of projects?
So it depends on the opportunity. So the reason I'm calling Paul is my company, we run something called a lookalike search for recruitment agencies. So what we do, we take your best case studies and we find companies going through similar transitions, and then we just send over those opportunities to you. So I just wanted to offer you a potential sample just so I can send some opportunities over to you. And if it's not relevant, you can tell me to leave you alone. And if it is, then we can discuss doing it at a wider scale.
Services now at this point.
What did you say, sorry, Paul?
We're not looking to take on any more services at this point, so I don't mind you reaching out again in, say, 3-4 months, but
okay.
What's going to happen in the next 3-4 months.
Okay, no problem at all then, Paul.
Okay.
I wish you all the best. Have a great day. Take care.
Cheers, and you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Again, I could have pushed more. If he doesn't want my services, I can't lie. I'm not here to try to convince people they need my services. Maybe this is not the best sales tactic and the best sales approach, but yeah, it's just low friction. The people who need our help will resonate with it. People who don't won't. So yeah, on to the next one. You know the thing about this cold call thing now? I just had a mental shift. Before I was like, I really just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I have to do it anyway. So you might as well enjoy things that you have to do anyway. It's the same with the gym, for example. It's like, I don't want to go on a run. I don't want to work out. I don't want to lift weights. You have to do it anyway, or you just get punished for not doing it. Like your health suffers for not doing it. So you might as well just convince yourself that you enjoy doing it. God has given us all free will. We have free will to decide, you know what? I love the gym. And at the start, it might be delusional and your mind might be like, you just don't. But eventually, if you tell yourself enough times that you love something, you'll start to love it. That's just how the mind works. Little hack. So now I'm like, yeah, cold calling, great. Great fun, man.
Hello.
Good morning. Is this Nori?
Yes, it is.
Good morning, Nori. Yes, just a quick call from me. I came across some of the work you did for Vion, and I was just wondering if you're currently open to taking on new projects at the moment.
Sorry, who is it calling?
Oh, my name's Effaturi. And I was just calling because I saw your testimonial with Vion.
Okay, yeah, sure. And how can I help?
Yeah, no. So the reason I called Nori is my company, we run something called a lookalike search. So we work with recruitment agencies and we find all their existing case studies and we run a search to find companies going through similar transition periods who might need external support. So I just wanted to call you to ask if I could send over a sample of these opportunities, see what's kind of coming up in your markets. And if it's not relevant, you can tell me to leave you alone. But if it is, then we can discuss potentially doing that at a wider scale. How does that sound?
Yeah, at the moment it's not a good timing.
Okay.
For various confidential reasons.
Okay.
Give me a call again in 2 or 3 months.
Okay, no problem at all, Nori.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye. Again, no point pushing it. If he's not interested, you know? There's no point forcing it, man. Like, again, I could have said something like, so are you telling me you're not taking on new business at the moment? They just start to get a bit annoyed. They get their back up. They're like, look, I've told you, there's confidential reasons I can't do it. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. And again, I might get slated in the comments. Tell me if this is just the worst approach to sales and I'm just letting leads slip through the cracks. But I just think it's better to be upfront, tell people how you can help them. If they're not interested in your help, then trying to force them to do something and then force them to get on a call, and then on the call you use sales tactics to get them over the line, you're just setting yourself up. This is my opinion. I'm a beginner with this cold call and stuff, but yeah, man, let me know in the comments if I'm absolutely cooking myself here. But yeah, on to the next call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Good morning, James. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, I was just giving you a quick call regarding some of your work with Thrive Tribe. I saw the work you've done with them and I was just interested if you're currently taking on new projects at the moment. Please let me know if you are and hopefully speak soon. Take care. It's just getting used to speaking on your feet. It's such a skill. It's actually such a good skill to have, man. Such a good skill to have. Like, to actually speak articulately on your feet. And it's not something I'm naturally the best at, but I'm definitely getting better. 079 me, 079 me. Yeah, real ones know that song, man. Real ones from the UK know that song. Banger.
Hello.
Good morning. Is this John?
Oh, hi, Tom. How are you doing?
How are you doing today?
Good. So is that Tom Powell from Oxbury?
No, I'm not Tom, unfortunately. My name is Effaturi. I was just giving you a quick call regarding your work with Orisha. This is John, right?
No, this is Chris.
Oh, this is Chris. Oh, my apologies. I think this is just the wrong number, Chris. Well, have a wonderful day then, Chris. Take care.
Okay, cheers.
See you later. Bye. I could have acted like I was Tom. What on earth? This tells me here that this is John.
More options.
Good morning, Russ. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to give you a quick call here regarding some of your work with Michael J. Lonsdale, Tim. I was just wondering if you're currently open to taking on new projects at the moment. Let me know if you are. Take care and have a great day. You see, it's more nonchalant, it's more chill, it's more casual. I think before, like in the US or Canada, you can go, "Hi, man, how are you doing, dude?" And it's like they reciprocate that energy. In the UK, you just have to. Everyone's miserable, so you just have to be more miserable to get the deals. That's one thing I realized. Like if you're too smiley, people just get vexed. Like it annoys people in the UK if you're smiley. Do you know how backwards that is? But yeah, anyone who's from the UK can testify to that, man. Like, it annoys them if you're happy. Like, you have to be upset. Why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? Goodness me, I need to get out of this country.
Hello, Tom speaking.
Good morning. Is this Thomas?
It is, yeah.
Oh, good morning, Thomas. Yes, just a quick call from me. I came across some of the work you've been doing in the IT and business change space. I was just wondering if you're currently open to taking on new projects at the moment.
Sorry, mate. Are you looking for work, or are you a company? Sorry, who am I chatting to?
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. My name's Effaturi, and the reason I was asking is my company, we run something called a lookalike search. So essentially, we find some of your best case studies, and we just find companies that are going through similar transition phases and struggling to fill similar roles, and then we send you those opportunities over. So I wasn't calling to pitch you anything. I just wanted to ask if you wanted us to run a search on your behalf to see if anything interesting came up.
I wouldn't be interested at the moment, mate, but thank you for the call.
Okay, no problem at all, Tom. Have a good day. Take care. Bye. Not interested. Again, I'm not gonna force him, innit? I think that was too rambly though. I could just get straight to the point.
Hello.
Good morning, is this Ricky?
Who's calling, please?
My name is Effaturi, Ricky. I was just giving you a quick call. I saw you have some experience filling sales manager roles, so I was just wondering if you're currently taking on new briefs at the moment.
Taking on what, sorry?
New briefs at the moment?
You broke up. Was that new recruits?
New briefs, like new projects?
So what are you selling?
Oh, no, I'm not selling you anything here, Ricky. I just wanted to let you know. So we work with recruitment agencies and we run a search called a lookalike search. So we take all your case studies and we find companies.
We good, cheers. I'm just on site at the minute, on customer site. But like I say, we were all good on that front, thank you.
Oh, okay. No, you're not looking to take on any new business right now?
No, we've been stacked for the last probably 14 months.
Oh, wow. Sounds like you're in a great position then, Ricky. I won't waste your time.
Stuff, so we're not doing much in the UK anymore.
Oh, okay. No, the stuff we do is international. I saw you've done some work in Saudi Arabia, Italy, different places.
Tokyo, all
yeah.
over really. But yeah, we've been, if I'm honest, we've turned, this year alone, I think we've turned down maybe 16 or 17 projects.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Just because maybe it doesn't excite us.
Yeah.
Or we've been busy, so if it doesn't excite us, we're not really that interested.
That's exactly where to get to with business. You don't want to take everything on.
We could grow the team and take on more, but we enjoy the team dynamic we've got.
Yeah.
The team size. So for us, it's more about just delivering for the customers we've got.
Yeah.
Obviously, we might occasionally, bring on a new customer, but it depends if the role and the kind of culture fit with what we're about.
Yeah.
And what we, obviously, because we're representing candidates, so it's got to really fit with what we expect for the candidates we place. But,
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm on customer site. Feel free to drop me an email or LinkedIn or whatever, and then if things change, I'll let you know.
No problem at all, Ricky. Wish you all the best. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
You're just having a normal conversation. Like, again, you saw I didn't say anything crazy, and he started telling me about his business. But again, I'm not going to then push. Oh, we can help you with this thing, and we can do it in 25 days. And he just told me he's been rejecting work. He's been rejecting inbound work. So why on earth should I offer him outbound services? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, again, I might just drop him an email. See, more so, is there anyone in his space who might be interested in what we do rather than him specifically? But again, it's just low friction business, man. Just low friction business. I think that's the best way to do things moving forward. I should have probably asked him that on the call, actually, if there's anyone he knows who might be interested. But yeah, we live and we learn, man. On to the next.
Hello.
Good morning. Is this Chris?
Who's that, please?
It's Effaturi. I was just giving you a quick call regarding some of the work you did with Peel Ports. I came across it. I was wondering if you're currently taking on new work at the moment.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. So the reason I asked, Chris, is my company, we run something called Lookalike Search, where we take all your best case studies, and we find similar companies going through similar transitions, and we partner you up with them. So I just wanted to ask if you'd like us to run a search on your behalf to see if we see any interesting opportunities and whether you would like to discuss us doing it at a wider scale.
You're asking the wrong person for that.
Okay, no problem. Who should I ask instead? Did you say, sorry, Chris?
Lead Operations Director.
Lee. No problem at all then, Chris.
All right, buddy.
I'll speak to Lynn. Have a great day.
And you.
Take care. Bye. Okay, so I just went to get Lee's number. And if you're wondering how I get the number so quickly, this video is sponsored. I'm joking. This video is not sponsored by anyone, but I just use a tool called Prospeo. It's quick, it's easier. It allows me to get the number, and then I use another validation tool to validate the number to make sure I'm calling the right people. But yeah, let's call Lee and see how this goes.
Welcome to the EE voicemail.
Well, I guess we'll just leave him. I should have left him a voicemail, actually, shouldn't I? Good morning. Is this Carl?
It is, yeah.
Good morning, Carl. Yes, I came across the work you did for Icon, and I was just wondering, are you currently open to taking on new projects at the moment?
Well, it depends. What are you looking for?
Yeah, so no, the reason I asked, Carl, is my company, we work with recruitment agencies, and we essentially run something called Lookalike Search. So we take all your best case studies, the best work you've ever done, and we run a search to find companies going through similar phases, and then we partner you up with those companies. So I just wanted to offer, if you wanted me to run an initial search, I can send you a sample. And if it's not relevant, then you can just tell me to leave you alone. And if it is, then we can discuss maybe running the search at a wider scale. How does that sound?
Yeah, mate, if there's no cost or commitment, I'll happily see what you can find.
Yeah, no problem at all, Carl. What would be the best email for me to send the initial sample to then, please? Carl.com. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then if it is relevant, when would be a good time for a potential follow-up call just to discuss the initial opportunities and then discuss potentially doing it at a wider scale?
Probably Friday morning. I'm normally free up until about 11:30.
Okay, Friday morning at about 11:30. Okay, perfect, Carl. So what I'll do, I will send you an email now with just initial samples of anything that we can find, more information about our company, and then I can book in. Does it work to book in a Google Meet for Friday?
Yeah, mate, stick it in my diary. I'll have a look over what you send over, and if it's relevant, then you'll have to have a chat.
Okay, perfect. So I will send you over an invitation now, and if what I send over isn't relevant, just tell me and then I'll cancel the meeting and we can go our separate ways.
All right, mate, sounds like a plan.
Okay, perfect, Carl. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. Cheers,
Take
mate.
care.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. And that is how you do it. That is actually how you do it, man. Hi, Gordon.
Oh, you spoke.
How are you doing? You remember me, yes?
I do.
How are you, Gordon?
I promised I would pick up, so I've picked up.
You're a man of your word. I like that.
I am.
How was the weekend?
How was the weekend? Oh, I've forgotten already. How about you?
That's not good. I loved my weekend. The sun's out. Cannot complain.
Good. And where are you anyway?
I'm based in Southeast London. What about yourself?
Well, I'm just over the border.
Okay. How long have you been based there?
So anyway, so go on. So remind me again. So what are you pitching? You go on. Carry on.
Yes, Gordon. So as I said, I came across your profile. You are an absolute expert in executive search.
No. Don't blow wind up my arse. I'm not interested in that. Just tell me what you're pitching, and then we'll see. I know I'm amazing, so I don't need anybody who I've never met before to tell me. Okay. So you can skip the. Just hit me with the facts.
Straight with the facts. I like it. So we work with executive search firms, and we found a lot of their consultants, they don't like picking up the phone like we're doing here. They struggle with business development, and business development is just very inconsistent. Yeah. So we said, how can we come and solve that problem? So at first we were actually going to build a tool, and then we realized in recruitment there's 1,000 different tools and nobody uses them. They just burn money and everyone hates tools. So we said, look, instead of like building a tool, let's just operate as a service business. Let's just cut through the noise. Instead of a team having to learn all these new tools, Monday morning the consultant wakes up, instead of them doing prospecting or logging into their new tool, let's just send them a list of companies in their space, who to reach out to, why now is a good time to reach out based on the signals, which contact to reach out to, here's the contact information, and here's the outreach angle that we would use based on the context. And our clients have been absolutely loving this new model. So as I said, I saw you were in this space, and I wanted to ask if it was something you would be interested in exploring for your team.
Well, first of all, when you talk about a team, GD Talent is incredibly small. So fundamentally, I'm the team. There's a bit of backup on occasion, but I'm not. There's no team. This is a prime description of there is an I in team, because I do the BD and I close the business, and I do search myself, and I get help, but I'm fundamentally, it's not a one-man band, but it's as damn as near to. So straight away we're boutique, and I don't need I can't do anything with a shit ton of leads, because I don't have the capacity, and I'm not interested in having the capacity. I'm not chasing pots of gold. It's part of your lifestyle. The business is lumpy though. New clients, they're slow to land, and even when they do land, our ideal client typically doesn't have much of a talent acquisition team. I'm not chasing after the big MNCs who want everything low fees and whatever else. I like a bit of a retainer up front, and that narrows the field a bit. And I only want a new client every now and then. It's fine. I don't need a new client every week. Not interested. There you go, really. And we're a bit niche and a bit specialist. And narrows things down again. I don't have specialist consultants and desks doing a ton of different things. Those days are gone for me. So I focus on the learning solutions, performance improvement world, which is, like I say, super, super niche. And then beyond that, there's a few, another bit of the business focuses on sales people, yes, which is a bit more generalist. But again, we don't typically work with big organizations who want to hammer us down and just, hammer us down on fees. So we're quite specific. So first and foremost, it's the learning solution space and the consultancy space within that performance improvement area is first and foremost what we do. I can't imagine you come across many leads in that segment. It's teeny weeny. It's so niche, it's frightening. And we do stuff in the UK, US, and Asia. There you go. Okay. I think we're probably too small and too niche for you. Especially, and then I'm going to ask. So typically, what are you charging these firms? Because I get it. It's maybe on a bit of success. It's on this, that, and the other. But again, I'm tighter than a duck's arse.
No, so we only charge 100K, Gordon.
100K for what?
100K. That's, you get maybe 2 leads a month, and we just charge 100K a month.
Sorry, what? 100K a month?
Nah, I'm joking, Gordon. So, no, obviously with pricing, it's all custom. based on the number of leads, number of opportunities. Again, I don't even know if we'll be able to help you. So typically what we do is we run
something called Lookalike Search, where we'll take your best case study of the work you've done. We'll run a search to find similar companies. If there's not even any opportunities, your time's valuable, my time's valuable. There's no point even discussing it further. So I could run that search for you, and I could let you know the results. If there's something there, and I think there's an opportunity, then we can
book in another meeting where, again, I'll just learn more about what you do and we can walk through the opportunities. And if there's just nothing, as you said, the market's tiny, then I will just let you know, and at least you know, you're in the right space.
Yeah, I mean, because I see you competing with me, so I got bothered, was it last year, so I got deep in conversation with Zoom Info, and I know they're not nearly as good as you.
Nowhere near.
And then there was another firm as well, whose name escapes me, but on second or third call, the sales guy got the big boss on the line, and the big boss came on the screen, who was in San Francisco, and he came on with a baseball cap and a t-shirt and a cardigan, and I went, nah. So I didn't do anything with him. But the long and the short of it was, the likes of Zoom and these guys, they gave me access to the platform and so on, and they ran some reports, and based on this signal and that signal. It was all bollocks in the end. I mean, there was none of it was relevant. So I would say straight away, I have a good feeling for what you would be running, and I think it's not going to work. I don't see enough there because we're just too niche and too small. There you go. I think we've kind of qualified myself at the running, really. At least you've not wasted any time. It's been a pleasure. At all.
And it's been a pleasure to speak to you. I guess my final question before I let you go would be, again, everyone in the executive search knows each other. So is there a guy you would love to send a cold caller to? A guy you think this might be interesting to him? He might be in a bigger space.
No. Well, you know what? You're right. Everyone knows everything. They don't know because I've been overseas so much, and I'm so niche, and I don't really know many people nowadays. I keep myself to myself. I'm not interested.
Respect it. I really appreciate the conversation, but I just wish you all the best. Yeah, and if you're ever looking to, if you're ever looking to branch out or anything, let me know.
Yeah, will do. All the best.
All the best, Gordon. Take care. Have a great day. See you later. What on earth was that cool about? Like, I was meant to be doing some cold calls in this block, and that was a 15-minute phone call, by the way. I'm going to speed it up because you don't want to watch me sit there for 15 minutes yapping away with that guy. This is the reality. I told you I'm going to show you the reality, and yeah, that's it. Again, that's really good feedback for us. I think our list was a bit too broad. We were targeting small companies, big companies. I think our range is 11 to 50, so that's really good feedback for us. But to end this video, let me share one of the most valuable lessons I've learned on this business journey so far, so that you don't make the same mistake that I made. The first thing you should do is just speak to the market. If you have an idea and there's business you want to start, just speak to someone who would be your ideal client. Not even to sell them anything, just to understand what their problems are. Because all business is solving problems. Like, we can put all these cool words and cool containers, AI agency, AI this. It's like, no. All you're doing is solving someone's problem. Yes, you can use AI. Yes, you can use tools to solve that problem. But ultimately, business is just solving problems. So the first thing you should do if you want to start a business is understand the problem that you're solving before you start building anything. Because me and my business partner, I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, we wasted 6 months building something that people in our market didn't even want because we thought they wanted it. ChatGPT told us, yeah, that's a great idea. Claude was like, yeah, you should do that. Claude helped us build the thing. And then they just didn't want it because we didn't speak to the market. So even though in today's video you saw on these calls, people weren't interested, people didn't book meetings, I got so much feedback from that though. I learned so much about the market. I learned so much about our positioning, our targeting, about who actually is a good fit for what it is that we're offering. So now I'm not going to call people in a very niche market or call people with like it's just them. Even though we can probably do work for smaller companies, I know what the sweet spot is because I've actually spoken to the market. And don't waste time trying to figure that out, sending people emails or LinkedIn. People just might not reply. If you want to scale as fast as humanly possible, just pick up the phone and call someone, because you get direct feedback. You end the call with a yes or a no. And I felt a lot of anxiety before I picked up the phone for the first time, to the point where I was struggling to sleep. I would wake up and I'll be sweating, I'll be scared. This is just me being real. But once you pick up the phone and you just do it again and again and again, and you put in the reps, as much as those people said no today, they were pleasant conversations. They were willing to hear me out. They were willing to at least give me some feedback into what we were doing. And that's how you grow. That's how you build a business. So just pick up the phone, because everyone else is hiding behind AI automation and email softwares and hiding behind their keyboard and becoming a keyboard warrior. The people who are going to win in this market are the people who can pick up the phone and actually have a conversation. Because, yeah, AI can write an email. Yes, AI can do cold calling right now, but not everyone has access to the good ones. So if you can just pick up the phone, not only do you develop character, because it's humbling, I'll tell you that much. I've had people tell me, it's the worst cold call I've ever received. I've had people say, like, if this is how you sell your business, how are you meant to sell mine? Dark. Dark. I've had a guy say, you're calling a big CEO of a big company, you should be more prepared than that. I told him I'm the CEO of my company, which I am. And he was like, no, you're not. You're not a CEO. You don't have what it takes to be a CEO. Doesn't kill me, though. None of those rejections killed me. Those 3 people probably don't even remember they rejected me. So it's just part of the game. So instead of being so fixated on building this new AI automation NA10 crazy workflow, focus on finding a problem. Ask your mom, what's a problem you have at work? Ask people you know in business, what are the problems you're facing? Ask the local boss man, maybe not boss man, but just ask people, what are the problems they're facing? Find a common problem and build a solution. You can use AI, use tools, but build an actual solution to real people's problems. Don't ask ChatGPT, oh, what are the problems in my market? No. Speak to the market. Speak to the market. I wish someone told me this a year ago. It would have saved me 6 months of my life, but we live and we learn. And I had to go through that so that you don't have to. Because my goal with this channel is my tests will eventually become the testimony that will become your textbook. Bars. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope you learned something useful from this video. If you only take one thing from this video, just pick up the phone. I thought it would be important to add that to this video. So anyway, until the next one, stay winning, pick up the phone, and yeah, stop watching YouTube videos of people cold calling and just pick up the phone, bro. It's not going to make it any easier. Space.